Today I'm going to show you how to make 300k an hour in Ravendawn Online. You don't have to run any trade packs. All you have to do is level your mining so that you can get iron. That's about it. And maybe reach level 30. Somewhere between level 30 and 40. So these are these are all everything I got in 1 hour of mining this location. Some key things to note here: the Minotaur horns that are right here, those actually sell for 2,500 because they are required for a Hatterack Desert Journal. I was actually able to get luxury supply bags, or legendary supply bags, sorry, because I lowered my effective level to actually be in line with or lower than the creatures that were in the mine. It's important to note that in order to earn this type of silver, you actually have to mix in some creature kills because they themselves drop some pretty decent loot. And if one of these supply bags over here if one of these supply bags over here drops a trade certificate, you know, that's an extra 50k. Salt is really good right now. Another thing I would like to point out is I actually did all of this without the double mining resource passive. I did 100% mining speed. I wanted to do some testing. Down in the description below the video, I'm going to do another hour. I've reset my passives. I'm going to do another hour, and that hour is going to be all done with the increased chance to get double the resources. So I'm going to show you where we're at right now. We are in Mount Minos in the Hatterack Desert. This is a great place. The questing sends you here, but it's a little bit out of the way. A lot of people don't tend to come here, so you get left alone quite often. I like it. So we're gonna head in. The actual total silver that I earned with all that was 295,086. It's 5,000 silver short of 300k, but like I said, I did it without the chance to get double the materials. If you do it with the chance to get double the materials, I'm estimating that I will actually be earning around 400, maybe 450k. Once again, check the description of the video. I'm going to be doing an updated silver per hour with the double resource proc. We were also able to procure about 883 Dawn Essence from the bags, which is huge. That was really great. Yep, so let's get right into it. I'm going to show you the rotation. We're just going to head into the mine here. Make sure you mix in as many creature kills as you possibly can. We're going to head down the stairs. I'm going to always refer to this part of the rotation as the front of the room, or the front of the mine. I'm going to call it front room. We're going to go to the right here. The deposits that are available are going to be different on every channel. So as you're going through the mine, if you notice that one deposit simply isn't spawning, it's not going to. It's not that somebody else is getting it. It's just that there's no mine in which every single deposit is available. So the most deposits I've found to not spawn have been 9, and the least I've had was 6. So if you notice that you're getting a lot of non-spawn deposits, just switch channels, I guess. All right, we're gonna cut across here. We're gonna check if this one is up. This one is not up, so we're gonna go up the stairs. This one's almost always up. Okay, this one is very reliable. I'll keep my inventory here. You see I've been here for a little bit already. So my effective level is currently 38. I can lower it even further, and then the loot I get from the Minotaurs will be a little bit better, but for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to leave it where it's at because it'll take too long to respec and whatnot. It's very important to mix in the Minotaurs because, first of all, you can get a Minotaur trophy. I don't know what a Minotaur trophy does, but it's probably pretty good regardless. It's not like it's going to sell for 20 silver. And you get supply bags, which could have trade certs. And the Minotaur horns for the Hatterack Journal. I sell them. If I ever really want to pursue the Hatterack Journal, I'll just come here. Or I'll sell my last 250 once I'm getting to an area where all my inactive, because eventually I'm going to out-level this place, right? I'm definitely going to out-level this place eventually, and I won't be able to grind here because I won't be getting any loot from the Minotaurs. So in that case, around that time, I'll probably hold on to 250. So as you can see now, my passives are all put into chance to gain double materials. And I also have the Swift Quarrying. The Swift Quarrying actually procs quite often. It's a pretty good buff. It will proc like every other time you mine, so that's really good. So I like to have that turned on. I guess these two deposits are not available. Sometimes you get a channel where it seems like no deposits are up. Now I can assure you that I'm pretty sure nobody else is here. If there is somebody, oh well, maybe somebody is. I'm not sure. But anyways, we went down through the southern part of the front room, and now we're heading back up. There's a deposit right here that we get next to the skeleton. There's a shiny there. Then we'll pop out to the middle corridor here. We'll grab this one. And we're gonna head up. Somebody might actually be here. That's unfortunate. There's one right there. And then we're gonna go north from here and check if this one is up. This one is up. That's great. The ancient infusions that you get are 680 a piece, so that's another reason why you want to be actual. You want your effective level to be as low as possible against these guys. They're actually pretty strong, so just be mindful of that, and you want to be able to kill them at a efficient pace. Because if you're not killing Minotaurs in between, you're actually gonna over-rotate. And it's going to mess up your rotation. So if you find that you're over rotating and there's simply not deposits popping, you're actually going to want to slow it down and just kill a few more Minotaurs in between your rotations. So then we cut through the middle here, and then this leads us into what I call the back rooms. We're going to head north here. I don't know if these aren't popping because I came through here recently or because it's somebody else. That's unfortunate. There's another deposit right there. 2 hours of PvP later. Now we're gonna head up here, and now we are in the area that I call the back rooms, essentially, because I'm pretty sure that's the only entrance there to get back here. We're gonna hit this ore here, and we're gonna head around the north side of the back rooms. There'll be like 3 or 4 deposits up here. Got my inventory all sorted here, so you can see the kind of you can see the kind of silver that you earn here. I mean, the iron alone there is worth quite a bit. Iron right now on my server is running about 899 silver, so if we round up, we can see that it's we can call it 50k already. So I have lowered my effective level quite a bit now. I lowered it a little bit further. We're at effective level 36 now. Our spiritual and our wizardry are at level 30, and our archery is level 48. So the lower your effective level to these mobs, the better the loot you will get from them. So if you can effectively kill these creatures at a lower effective level while mining, I suggest you do it. So we're going to cut back a little bit here and get this deposit. We're gonna come over here, grab this one. And you don't have to stray from this rotation at all. I studied this place inside and out. We hit every single deposit when we do this rotation. Every single deposit. We don't miss one. The only way we change our rotation is if one of these actually don't spawn. So if you can avoid going certain directions because you know that that deposit isn't going to spawn on that channel, you should definitely do it. And like I said, if you're over rotating, just spend a little bit more time killing minotaurs. You can get a minotaur trophy here, which is actually the Minotaur trophy is Might 2%, Vitality plus 1% permanent boost. So, you know, Might, Vitality, permanent boost. I can see a lot of people paying top dollar for that. So make sure you're coming here with a lower effective level to increase your chance of getting that Minotaur trophy here as well. I mean, if you get a Minotaur trophy, I'm assuming that that's a top-notch trophy. I'm gonna assume it's around 8 mil, 8-10 mil, maybe more. Make sure if you're lowering your effective level to grind here that you're actually bringing food buffs that you can use for that lower effect. Food buffs are tailored to effective level. So make sure you're bringing the proper ones. So now we're heading into the southern part of the back rooms. It's really good to get if you can get the mining speed buff and then just really fly down this corridor. Just take these minotaurs out as you come by. Whenever I spec, I try to get as much movement speed stuff as possible so that I'm getting movement speed from mining as well as movement speed from archery. I get this movement speed, or sorry, that's haste. I get this movement speed if I take 10% damage of my maximum health. I'll get a speed boost for 3 seconds, which paired with the mining speed passive is pretty relevant. So I actually won't put any points into vitality because I actually want to take, if I can take a ton of damage, I want to. I don't know if these guys can. Yeah, see, he just hit me for 10%, so I got a little speed boost there. So taking damage in this place is actually a little bit of benefit, especially in these corridors, because there's only there's actually only two deposits back here. So you definitely want to fly through this back area here as quickly as possible. Even if these two deposits don't spawn on your channel, I highly suggest just coming down through here and killing the Minotaur Wardens. I think the Minotaur Wardens are actually have pretty decent loot. They're the big guys that look like they're tattooed up and stuff. See, these two deposits actually aren't spawning, which saves me a little bit of time, so I can avoid that hallway altogether. Now we go up this ladder, and then we head north. We don't head south, we head north into this big open room. I mean, if you want to come here with a really high effective level and just hit the mines and hit the deposits, you can, but the Minotaur horns, possibility of a Minotaur trophy, it's really good. And of course the supply bags give you opportunity to get trade pack certificates, and trade pack certificates soon in the near future will actually be worth double what they're worth now. So if you get the supply bags and you hold on to the supply bags, there's a general consensus that if you hold on to your supply bags and open your supply bags after the trade pack patch, then you will actually be getting trade certs that are worth double. If you open the trade packs and you just hold on to the trade certificates, what they're actually going to do is they're actually going to make trade certificates that people have acquired prior to the patch worth this. They aren't going to carry over and be worth double. So if you've been holding on to your trade pack certificates, and in hopes that they'll be worth double, they won't. The trade pack certificates that drop after the patch will be totally different, but we aren't sure if that counts for supply bags either. So we are actually back at our rotation. We are back now, rotating back into the front rooms of the mine, and this is where we start our rotation pretty much all over again, except backwards. So remember, there's a deposit there, but it's not spawning on this channel. By the time you do the back room, all the front room will be respawned, unless you're not killing enough Minotaurs. If stuff isn't spawning, just take your time, kill a few more Minotaurs, try to get that trophy, and that'll slow down your rotation a bit, and it should help you out. This deposit isn't spawning. We're gonna stay north here, and we're gonna go up this staircase. Ladder, sorry. We're gonna go to the right. We're gonna grab this deposit, and we're basically doing the front room rotation backwards that we did when we first entered. Experiencing a little bit of lag here. Big lag. Oh gosh. We're gonna go north here. We're gonna grab this deposit. There's a chance that this deposit doesn't spawn on your channel. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna show you what to do. Once you come up the ladder, we're lagging really bad now. Once you come up the ladder and you grab this deposit, if that northern deposit hasn't been spawning for you, just cut back and go west, and then there'll be a deposit right here, and you can skip that whole upper section with all 4 of those Minotaurs. Unless you want to kill the Minotaurs, then go ahead, but you don't have to. Kind of in the main corridor here. If this deposit up here is up, we then go this way. It's not on this channel. And believe it or not, these 2 deposits down here actually aren't spawning on my channel either. It's very unfortunate. I think we got really unlucky with the inactive deposits because this one isn't ready. This one doesn't spawn either. So we head south, all the way south into the lower part, the southern part of the front room. And there's 2 deposits down here that are actually up right now. And then we go straight across, down the staircase, up the staircase to this deposit right here, which I've had great luck with. This deposit is like always up on every server. A big reason why you want the chance to gain double amount of materials from mining is for the salt and the iron. It's just a tremendous amount of money. Come back down the staircase. Now we're gonna head towards the front door, just in the direction, not right up to it. There's a deposit right here, and from here we're basically starting the rotation all over again with one minor difference, and that's just the direction we're gonna go after that. We grab these 2 over here. Be careful of this trap. It'll put a 45-second bleed on you. Grab this deposit right here. Then we're gonna grab this one. Oof, 8 coal, very nice. Oof, 8 iron. There's no better feeling than getting a 12 iron. 12 iron is huge. Like, that's why the double proc, you'll never get that if you don't do the double proc passive. So 12 times 890. I mean, that's 10k right there. So after we get those 2, we're actually gonna come here and then we're gonna cut straight up, straight north, and then this puts us right back at the entrance to the back rooms, and that is the full rotation, guys. That's all you need to know. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down in the comments section. Remember to check the description. I am gonna put an updated silver per hour value that is I'm gonna do an hour with these passives enabled, because the hour that I showed you at the start of the video was just mining speed. I had none of these, so that's pretty good for 300k an hour. It's pretty good for none of these. So check the video description for an updated silver per hour value. If you have any questions or comments, again, leave them in the comments. If the video helped you, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. And if you want to ask me questions live about the game or anything like that, I stream on Twitch at Gamenadian, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next video. Cheers.